The final discard is a common tactic used by narcissists to maintain control over their victims. It is a way of asserting their power and dominance, and of making sure that the victim never forgets them. The final discard can happen suddenly and unexpectedly, or it can be a gradual process. The narcissist may start to withdraw emotionally, become more critical and demanding, or even become physically abusive. They may also start to idealize someone else, as a way of making the victim feel even more worthless. The final discard is often very painful for the victim, and it can be difficult to move on. However, it is important to remember that the narcissist is not capable of real love or intimacy. They are only interested in using and controlling others. If you are experiencing the final discard, it is important to reach out for support. Talk to a therapist, counselor, or trusted friend or family member. They can help you to cope with the pain and to start to heal. Types of narcissist discard. There are many different types of narcissist discard, but some of the most common include 1. Sudden no contact. This is when the narcissist suddenly cuts off all communication with you, without warning or explanation. This can be very confusing and hurtful, as you may not know what you did wrong or why they are suddenly abandoning you. 2. Slow fade. This is when the narcissist gradually withdraws from you over time. They may start to be less responsive to your calls and texts, and they may make excuses not to see you. This can be just as painful as a sudden no contact, as you may feel like you are being slowly pushed away. 3. Gaslighting. This is when the narcissist tries to make you question your own reality. They may deny things they have said or done, or they may tell you that you are crazy or imagining things. This can be very disorienting and make you feel like you are losing your mind. 4. Triangulation. This is when the narcissist pits you against another person, such as a friend or family member. They may badmouth the other person to you, or they may make you feel like you have to compete for their attention. This can be very stressful and make you feel like you are constantly walking on eggshells. 5. Hoovering. This is when the narcissist comes back into your life after a discard, often with promises of change. However, the discard is usually just a temporary break, and the narcissist will eventually discard you again. It is important to remember that there is no one right way to respond to a narcissist discard. The best way to cope will vary depending on your individual situation. However, some helpful strategies include: allow yourself to grieve. It is normal to feel sad, angry, or confused after a narcissist discard. Allow yourself to feel these emotions, and don't try to bottle them up. Seek support from friends or family. Talk to people you trust about what you are going through. They can offer you support and understanding. Educate yourself about narcissism. Learning more about narcissism can help you understand why the narcissists behave the way they did. This can also help you protect yourself from future narcissistic abuse. Set boundaries. Once you have healed from the discard, it is important to set boundaries with the narcissist. This means not letting them back into your life, and not giving them any more of your time or energy. Remember, you are not alone. Many people have been through a narcissist discard, and there is help available. If you are struggling to cope, please reach out to a therapist or counselor who can help you heal. Some tips for coping with the final discard. 1. Allow yourself to grieve. It is normal to feel sadness, anger, and confusion after the final discard. Give yourself time to process your emotions. 2. Talk to someone you trust. Talking about what you're going through can help you to feel less alone. 3. Take care of yourself. Make sure to eat healthy, get enough sleep, and exercise. 4. Avoid contact with the narcissist. This can be difficult, but it is important to protect yourself from further harm. 5. Seek professional help. If you are struggling to cope, a therapist can help you to develop healthy coping mechanisms. Remember, you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. With time and support, you will heal from the final discard and move on to a better life.